Hello everyone. I wanted to give you a quick update on the Husqvarna 266/268 project. I think the last you saw, we were trying to get it running, trying to do a few test cuts, but it just wasn't performing well. It kept bogging down and it didn't have any power. And I just took the whole thing apart in the end. And here is the result currently. So I have it right down to the cases again. And I believe the issue was here, basically in the gasket. I bought this gasket aftermarket. I have no idea who the manufacturer is. It is some kind of I don't know, okay gasket material, but I'm not sure if it's not thick enough or if something else is the issue. It was leaking here in this part. So basically, it was leaking bar oil into the crankcase, and I'm guessing if there wasn't enough bar oil in there, it was leaking air. So either way, not good. So I have it all tore down into pieces again. I have to get a new gasket. I have to clean up all of this since that gasket is thick. I have to. I'm thinking uh, take some sandpaper, put it on a glass plate, and sand this down flat. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Just lightly sand, maybe something like this, like a 1200 grit sandpaper or something like that would be good. But anyways, this is where we're at. I'll get that sorted, and I'll get a new gasket, put everything back together, and then we'll see if we have fixed our problem. So we did put some uh, sealant around this part here. Of course, not this part itself, but this uh, crank seal and its carrier, I guess. This plastic bit here. I thought this was the part that was leaking. In the end, I guess it wasn't. I guess it was okay. I put silicone around here as well, so I had to clean all of that out. I might just do that again to be on the safe side. I did buy some new silicone, so I won't be using this old one anymore. Just so we're safe on that front. Uh, and then we'll see if we get lucky with this thing. Uh, I love Tin Man's videos, Tin Man saws. He always puts Moto Seal on the gasket, and I should have done the same. Do listen to someone since they've put together a few saws instead of doing your own mistakes. If you're smart, but if you're not, then you can. You can do it like me again and again. But that's the situation right now, and I'll get back to you when I have a follow up on this. Here is how I've been cleaning up these mating surfaces for the gaskets. So you see, this is the entire gasket surface now cleaned up with what is this? I think it's can't see here. I think it's 800 grit sandpaper, and I took a piece of glass. I don't have it here because I put it away. But the piece of glass and a sheet of 800 grit paper, waterproof sandpaper, and I just put it flat down and gave it a good cleaning. It's not meant to really remove any material, just to get a nice clean surface. I didn't do this well the last time, and this might be part of the issue. Now it's really shiny back to bare metal. And I've been doing the same here. I didn't want to pull out this uh, crankshaft, so what I've been doing is kind of working around it by using this, basically a stick with a piece of the same sandpaper glued to it, and I've been going around and cleaning up this side of the crankcase. I still have a bit more to go here, and I have to clean up this top piece for the head gasket because it's a lot easier to do it now and a lot easier to clean out the cases after that. I cleaned it up here, and what I did was take a razor blade and scrape off all the gunk from the surface that I could, and then proceed with this and basically polish it down to metal. It's not the greatest thing because I couldn't get in here with something flat, so it's very awkward. I maybe could have done it with the tip, so it could be an option for later, but hopefully this will be good enough because I'll put some gasket silicone down there when I go to reassemble. But this side I can do with this, definitely. So let's give it a try. So this is the only piece I haven't finished. So I'll just use some water and we'll see how it goes. Just I try to keep it as straight as possible, or as flat rather. And I didn't scrape off anything from this side, so it's just the sandpaper, and it's cleaning up already. This old gasket is really on there. I don't know what happened. It's like it melted into the metal. A bit more water. So you see it really gunks up. It gunks up the sandpaper really well, but it's also doing a good job. It's taking it off nicely, and this is really nice and flat here. So I'll just keep on doing that. This might be good enough. Let's see. Just a bit more. Just a bit more here. So some more water. So this is really fine sandpaper. I'm not removing almost any material. And yeah, look at that. That's much better. Okay, let's do the other side. Oop, yeah, we go. I think this will be perfect. And wet sanding is excellent because you don't have all of these tiny particles floating all over the place. You just wipe it down and it's basically clean. I will degrease this, of course, later before I put on the silicone and gasket, but this will be perfect. I'm not sure if I can maybe get this a bit flatter, but yeah, I can only get in here with a corner, and I would have to, I might try that, put some more of this on the end here. Maybe get it a bit, because I've rounded off the corners while I was using just my hand and uh, sanding that down. See, this is much better finish for this than doing it by hand. A onako bilo to jedno, šta ja znam, 10-15 sati posla dok smo to sve skužili i napravili i to. Da. Mogu bi da pišeš njima, nema. Dobro, koliko toga ima? Pa da, teško je, ono, kad navikneš nešto i onda prijeći na nešto.